Hey guys, and welcome to another extra in our tequila journey in season 1. So after our finale, which we tried the Tequila Ocho Añejo single estate, and then we tried in our extra all kinds of mixes with it, and some were not so good, some were pretty good, some of them were great. I kind of learned in this journey that I'm not really a reposado or añejo guy, and I think one of the factors is that no matter where you start, I guess in the flavor pool of reposados and añejos, once you have that bottle exposed to air for a while, to breathe, to allow it to breathe, it gets a lot of this caramel flavor, and a lot of the tequilas are dry already, which means they're not sweet. They're kind of anti-sweet, like a scotch or something. And when you mix that caramel flavor with the dryness of some of the tequilas, it's just, to me, that's just off-putting. And I kind of noticed that caramel flavor come out even in this El Mayor Blanco, the second bottle. Now the first bottle I drank, I didn't really notice it, but you know, I think that even the Blancos and Silvers and Platas and stuff, a lot of them are still aged in a barrel of some sort for days or a couple weeks before they get that, you know, that yellow or brownish color like most of the reposados and stuff have. So I guess even these Blancos are not immune to that flavor change. And I guess what I was looking for in an añejo was something more akin to whiskey. And this guy's pretty close for, you know, about $44 or so a bottle. And the Don Roberto Extra Añejo was really even better than that, but it's 140, 150 bucks. So I think the conclusion I came with that is, if you want something that tastes like whiskey, just buy a $20 or $30 bottle of whiskey. Don't spend 150 bucks on Don Roberto. And we had like the Cab Agave, which was the first one Natalie kind of liked, which has like a dry wine-ish flavor, I guess you would say. That's the only way I guess we can describe it, being that we're not tequila aficionados, whatever. So on season 2, you know, I've thought, you know, should I go with like the best cheap starter tequila for somebody that hasn't drank it? But I think instead of that, I think we're going to move to Blancos, because that seems to be what I tend to go for, I think, after trying reposados and añejos and stuff like that. And it's hard when you're sampling something at a store and you only get one small sip to really experiment, you know, taste the differences on your palate at different times of the day, or based on what you did or did not drink before. You know, sometimes a whiskey or anything can taste different if you try it at a different time. Sometimes it seems to have a lighter burn, sometimes it seems to be harsher. And, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of alcohol it is. So I guess in this journey I found out that I'm a Blanco guy, if you didn't know that already. And just as an extra, we've seen this new Blanco. It is called Eterno Verano, and I think there's a Blanco and a Reposado at my local store. They just now started getting these in stock, and they were on sale for BOGO, buy one get one. So I got 2 of these Blancos here, and I guess we can try it and see if these guys are nasty or how they might compare to El Mayor, Lunazol, Mi Campo, or something like that. These guys are 100% agave from Jalisco, Tequila, Mexico. That's about all I know about them. So this tequila, an ultra premium tequila for anyone who's ever wanted to strap a surfboard to a van and head south. So this was apparently inspired by a surfing film called An Endless Summer or something like that. And they do have an añejo, but it was not available at my local store. There's all 3 flavors right there. And the price, you know, looking online goes, you know, all the way up to like $40 for the Blanco sometimes. Has an aroma of stone fruit, baking spices, and rich terra firma. This dry citrus tinged tequila is finished with hints of smooth black pepper, it says. And it looks like the Reposado is actually aged for 6 months instead of 2 like most Reposados. I haven't tried this at all. I haven't smelled it or anything, so we're gonna give my first kind of impressions. Right here. Is that a real cork? I don't know. I think it is. Some kind of wood. Let's see what it smells like. Smells like some sort of tequila. Just a little bit. Just swirl it around, smell it again. Hard to tell just from the smell. There's nothing harsh there. Let's give it just a little. Ooh, that does have a little bit of an alcohol bite. She decided she wanted to taste this. Let's see if she could give her a smell. Got that tequila face ready, and that's just a little tiny bit. You ready? Here we go. There it comes. You just... It's sweet, ain't it? Kind of a little vodka taste-ish, right? Or not? She's speechless.
It's not as horrible.
It's not horrible.
It's not.
It's got an alcohol taste though, like a pretty good burn. But I bet it would be really good.
Yeah, the burn, but it don't taste like that nasty tequila taste.
It would be good in the mix. You can tell just by tasting it.
Taste the hint of citrus.
Yeah, I smelled that as soon as I opened it. Got a tanginess to it. So.
Yeah, actually kind of reminds I can't talk. It reminds me of Sprite.
Sprite. So I'm going to take a little bit larger shot. So she said it tastes kind of like Sprite, you know, and that's one of the things is citrus tanginess that's what this particular tequila is kind of described as. It's probably not really made to just sip and take shots. Blancos in general aren't. I don't know. Yeah, it's sweet at the front. There's a little something on the back end, but it seems if it's an offensive back end, it goes away pretty fast. But yeah, I think that would definitely be good in probably just about anything you're going to mix it with. So what I don't know about this tequila is whether it's diffuser made or what. It really doesn't have the smoke of like the traditional or artesian or whatever made. But a lot of tequilas, including like El Mayor and stuff, do not have that smoke either, and they're, you know, made additive free and in a kind of traditional way, I guess. So since we cannot really confirm or tell how this is processed and made, it doesn't say additive free or anything, so I would assume that there's probably some sugar or some kind of sweetener added to it. It's very it's thick, kind of syrupy, but you know, hey, it's a new tequila, fairly new. If you can buy it BOGO, try it. You know, $30 or so for 2 bottles. See what you think. I think it'll be an excellent mixer. And hey, this isn't exciting or anything. We really don't have time today to mix it in a bunch of things, but maybe we'll do another video later where we're mixing it in Coke and orange juice and maybe get some grapefruit soda or something, margaritas, and see how how it compares to even like an $80+ bottle of tequila ocho here. All right, guys, take care. Quick update here. It says tequilaconnection.com says this is produced at NUM 1472 using 5 to 7 year old blue agave sourced from the highlands and the lowlands. So lowlands, I think, is supposed to be a little more peppery. Highlands is supposed to be a little more sweet or something. Double distilled in stainless steel pots. The agave is cooked in an autoclaved and crushed with a mechanical chopper and shredder. So this isn't a diffuser alcohol.